It has been a dangerous day on our roads, no doubt about it, with violent crashes like this one on the 95. That's the back of a cement truck that rolled off. But that's not the trend. Believe it or not, a new study finds roads in town are getting safer. So why is car insurance getting more expensive? Good evening, everyone. I'm Jim Snyder.
And I'm Marie Mortera. Crashes like that one seem to be daily occurrences in the Las Vegas Valley. And while most of us are convinced driving here is pretty bad, the statistics say they're getting better. Our driving situation is getting better. This is our top story tonight. News 3's Gerard Romalo joins us live from the crash site near the 95 in Charleston. And Gerard, you're getting a lot of mixed reactions on this study.
Oh, no question about that, Marie. And, you know, those of us who've been here a while have certainly watched the traffic increase. We've seen the number of DUIs and crashes increase. But when you compare it to other cities overall, looking at safety, looking at costs, looking at traffic, we're actually not that bad.
Spaghetti bowl snarls, construction cone zones, impaired drivers. Many of us are convinced Las Vegas is one of the worst places to drive. Surprisingly, a new study by WalletHub.com suggests the opposite. The study looked at things like traffic, safety, cost of ownership, and vehicle maintenance. Out of 100 cities, Las Vegas ranked 12th overall.
To me, the worst state that I've been in is here in Nevada.
Eloisa Perez is an instructor at Nevada driving schools. While she hasn't lived everywhere, she says Nevada by far is the worst she's experienced. We rode along with her as she pointed out a number of violations, from a lack of signaling to illegal lane changes and red light runners. She says they happen every day.
And I'm going, what is going on here? And then they honk at you, they look at you like you're crazy. They drive the center turn lane all the way through, and they don't understand that you're supposed to stop.
And just this month, Nevada raised liability requirements, which means insurance premiums are now higher.
I paid more insurance on one car here than I did in 2 cars in Arizona.
Technically, traffic is much lighter than cities like LA or New York. But one thing Eloisa thinks deserves closer attention is general driver attitudes.
Sometimes it's not about the lack of knowledge, it's because they chose to do it, they knew it was wrong, they did it anyway.
Boy, she's certainly right about that, isn't she? When it comes to traffic, Las Vegas actually ranked 5th best overall, believe it or not. Having grown up in California and lived in other big cities like Dallas, for example, I can actually believe that we're not as bad as we think. And as for those insurance premiums, they went up for liability coverage. Liability, in case you didn't know, is for the other driver, specifically those who are uninsured or underinsured. I'm Gerard Romalo reporting live. Jim and Marie will send it back to you.
All right, Gerard, thank you. And it's something we all like to grumble about. A lot of you are sounding off on these rising insurance costs on social media. Why don't you join in the conversation? Just follow and like our Twitter and Facebook pages.